self-employed, what's the payroll for you as a self-employed when it comes to PPP forgiveness? We all know that there is a line item for payroll costs on the original PPP forgiveness application. There's a line item for PPP payroll costs on the EZ PPP forgiveness application. And now we have the new S, as in self-employed, version of the PPP forgiveness application. And what makes it less confusing is that the line item on that S version of the forgiveness application doesn't say payroll costs. It just says forgiveness amount. So as a self-employed, you're not able to have payroll in any way, shape, or form. It may feel like payroll if you have a separate bank account for your self-employed sole proprietorship Schedule C type business. And when you pull money out, and if you're doing it on a regular basis, which is great, it may feel like payroll, but payroll in the context of the IRS as well as the SBA for PPP forgiveness purposes is only W-2 wages. For the self-employed, okay, when they're talking about payroll costs, they're talking about, for the self-employed, in essence, what is on your Schedule C line 31. You're taking that divided by 12 times 2.5. That's your forgiveness amount. It's not at all how much did you pay out to yourself. It's not at all did you write yourself a check over 8 weeks or 24 weeks. It literally has nothing to do with any of that, because under the law, the IRS law as well, and with the SBA, you as a self-employed, because you can't pay yourself W-2 wages, you're not allowed to do it. Like literally barred from doing it, always have been. There's no way for you to pay yourself. There's no way for you to have payroll costs. So the great news for you is you don't have to worry about that. It's really only a calculation for you. That's it. You're taking Schedule C for 2019, line 31, which is your net income, divided by 12 times 2.5. And now on this new S version of the PPP forgiveness application, that's the amount you're going to put as your forgiveness amount. You're done. No proof to show how you spent it. None. You will be providing a Schedule C to indicate what your line 31 is. The SBA will be able to verify that as well with the IRS, but the bank will need that. So for the self-employed, just that easy. If you have a bank that's saying, well, we need to see that you paid yourself, make sure they understand you're a Schedule C. If they still ask for it, say, well, I'm self-employed, I'm not allowed to pay myself a W-2. If they still haven't got it through their heads, send them JJ the CPA's channel and this video specifically, and I'll tell you, bank, that are listening right here, take a look very carefully at the instructions where it indicates for the self-employed Schedule C filer that it's simply a calculation. It's in black and white. There is no requirement nowhere that a self-employed pays themselves. The self-employed doesn't even have to have a separate bank account. There's really no way for a self-employed to pay themselves. All right, hey, hopefully that clears it up. I'd love it if you'd subscribe. I always forget to ask at the beginning. If you made it to here, I'm feeling confident I provided some value to you. All I ask is that you do 3 seconds of effort to click. Turn on the notifications. I feel like there's going to be PPP 2, and I will be bringing you immediate information related to anything related to PPP. All right, hey, thanks for tuning in, and then don't you ever forget, you've never met a CPA quite like me.
JJ the CPA is here.